Alrighty guys and gals, welcome back to Green Rivers. Yes, we are back guys, welcome back. Glad you can join me. So as promised, we're actually going to run the combine today. But before we do that, yeah, let's go. We're going to go grab some wheat and feed these chickens with. And I got a cool little mod here we're actually going to do that with here. This little motorcycle guy here. Let's see here. I forgot what it's called. It's under motorcycles. The IZH Planeta 5K. This was around an FS13. It was a really good one. I was using it actually in my FS13 Brookwidge map. And I believe this came out a couple days ago on Mod Hosters. And they redid it. And they did some really good job on here. So it comes with the same stuff it did before, the sidecar and the little cart here where you can pick up grains. So we're going to take this out because I was looking for something really tiny to grab some grain with and feed the chickens with. But I was also looking for something to travel around the map with, and I've been waiting for this for a while. So yeah, it's pretty cool. Let's check it out here. Yeah, it's got pretty good details on it. A lot better than it was back in that I remember from FS13. Pretty good detail here. It's got a nice reflective paint on there where you can actually see the sky there. It looks really good. See if we can get down in there. Yeah, I won't go over it too much. Maybe I'll do a mod review or something like that with this. But yeah. So the cool thing about this, it comes with a helmet. And when we jump on here and get on there, look, check it out. We got the helmet on. And then your guy on here, he has the helmet. It's pretty cool. I like it. And then there's some keys for this. We can actually, Z turns on the mirrors. Toggles the mirrors. And then K, you can lower the visor. So that's pretty cool. And then I believe if you turn your head here, and I think because of the drive control, it'll remember your position on your head. So we're going to remember to keep our head this way. So let's see if we can actually grab some wheat for the chickens. I was kind of having a hard time getting grains in that little cart on my test map with Westbridge. Because the pipe's so high up, so we're gonna try it here in Green Rivers and see if we can actually give some of the chickens some wheat. So let's head on over. So it goes pretty fast. It doesn't take off right away. I mean, it gets up to speed. It's got like 55 miles per hour on the speedometer here. So we gotta be really careful here. Woo-wee, yeah. So we're hauling on this thing. Check this out. This is cool. They did a good job bringing this back to Farm Sim. So we gotta be really careful. We might get a crash and then I just fly off. But luckily I have a helmet. So yeah, hazard lights work pretty good. Turn signals. Lights. Of course there's always that lag. There seems to be lights and then there's the brights on it if you toggle F. So let's see if we can actually get some wheat. If we can actually trigger it right. It's just so hard to position this right where you need it to be. But I think with this one, I forgot that's there. Might have to bring over a tractor. Which one's closest? I think this guy is. We'll actually take this over anyways and keep that over there. I pretty much got all the fields cultivated for right now, and they're basically ready. I don't know why I rushed it. Sometimes I get like that. I rushed flipping the fields right away, and that's just the way it is sometimes in farm sim. You kind of flip them right away. But I need to learn to just harvest them, and then probably like the next in game just do all that kind of work. But for some reason I really wanted to test out the plow and cultivator on this tractor a lot. I'm liking this one a lot. So I was getting a little bit ahead of myself with this tractor. So we'll leave it over here anyways. So hopefully you guys are doing pretty great out there, guys. I'm glad you're sticking with the series and watching my videos. I noticed I'm getting a few views in there. Hopefully you guys are sticking around long enough to watch the whole thing. If not, definitely come back and finish it. You know, everybody has a busy life. We'll leave this here because I think I'm going to clean it later. We'll move this trailer out of the way. So I almost was going to buy the smallest trailer for the chickens, and then that motorcycle mod came out, and I was like, you know what, let me just use that thing. Yeah, we'll park it right there. And we'll leave her right here. How's my FPS? Oh, FPS is pretty good, even with recording. So I think we should be able to hit this one a lot better than Westbridge map. So I think the trigger should be somewhere. Am I over it? I think where that shadow is. I could hit, what is it, F5 to find the trigger? Hope this has a trigger. Hope it's not one of those. Okay, let's try something out. I want to make sure this actually works, because this could be one of those where I have to like use a front loader with a bucket. I don't remember if I actually tested to see if this actually does pick up. No, I don't see them getting any sort of... Oh yeah, the trigger's there, I see it now. It's really up against the wall. Let's get on there. I think we should get it. Yeah, there we go. It's really up against the wall there. That's okay. At least we know it's there. Thing with that little tiny little wagon or tipper, that's, I think a wagon is the proper name for that on the motorcycle sidecar, is it's just a tiny little area to actually hit that with. So it's understandable with this guy here. It's a tiny target. Let's see if I can hit it going around. That's the only downside with this. I'm sure a front loader definitely loaded up really easy. So we gotta get way in there. Well, it's not hitting it for some reason. Oh, I see it now. It's right there. Let's go around. This has a lot of little boxes around it. For some reason, I don't know what those are. Collision points or something? I don't know. So yeah, I see it now. Luckily the Farm Sim console helps me out. So this trigger point is just as wide as this little wagon is. I'm actually on it. It might not like this bucket might be too small. Might have to get right on it. I'm gonna try it one more time. If it doesn't work, I won't mess with it. I just wanted to show you guys this mod, which is a pretty interesting mod. I don't think you would really use it much for this wagon anyways. You're going to be using it mostly just to travel around the map, get to your tractors and whatnot. Yeah, it's not working. Is there its own key? No. Yeah, for some reason it's not. It worked perfectly fine when I grabbed potatoes and whatnot, so that is fine, guys. I just wanted to show you this little guy here. So we'll head over to the combine. I actually want to show you something with that. I remember the last episode I was having problems with those header trailers, with the headers staying on there. It's kind of a weird, funky, fanatical way to actually make it work, and it's actually the Q key, the same Q that attaches the trailer. You kind of gotta toggle through there, and I'll show you here with one of the modded tractors, because I'm gonna actually turn on IC so I can get mouse control, so I can point to the HUD so you can see what I'm talking about. So we'll head on over here to the work area with my little motorcycle here. I look like a dork. So alrighty, we'll probably move this guy out of the way. So I kept traffic on. I might possibly turn it back on, just for some people out there that wants a little bit more realism. Maybe. If you guys want traffic, just let me know. I haven't re-edited the traffic to go faster, so it's the only reason I have it off. So alright, here, I'm going to show you here. Okay, I'm just making sure. So yeah, let me turn on F1 here. So normally when you attach here, get lined up a little bit better. Obviously the Q key attaches, but it really doesn't attach the header yet. So you kind of gotta I forgot how to do this one. It worked on the other tractor. This tractor might not be good. Let's try the vanilla tractor, because there's, if you take a look on the bottom right, you'll see what I'm talking about. And let's try the vanilla one. I know it worked with the case tractor. Let's reattach that. So let's grab the case one. I do apologize, guys. I just want to show you guys this because I totally forgot about this was a thing. So keep an eye on the bottom right HUD there, right next to the speedometer where it says 32. You know, the area where it actually shows you, okay, it's time to attach. So now you get that icon there. Actually, you know what? That's not the area. Look at the tractor icon down there to the left of the speedometer. And how you see, if I toggle Q, you see the little white icon show now behind the tractor saying that's the trailer. And if I hit Q again, you see like a little gray above that white. Now that's letting me know that the header is attached to it now. So if I hit Q again, if you see what I'm talking about, you see the little tractor below there. below the 100 there. If you see those little gear icons, the 100, that little tractor, it usually shows you what you're attached to. So like if I attach the weight, you see the kind of the weight in the front with the white icon. So now when I attach, pay attention. The first time you attach, it really doesn't auto attach. You just see the one white icon. So basically it's saying, okay, we got the trailer attached. So we got to hit Q again, and it's going to make the sound again like it's attaching. And now you see the little gray above the white. And now it is attached on there, and it can't come off. So it's not, I thought the trailer was an auto lock, so it is not. So you kind of have to toggle through the Q keys. And I kind of understand why I didn't remember that, because there's no indication in the F1 menu. It just says attach, and then you hit Q again, and then it basically attaches the header. So yeah, it kind of makes sense. So if you guys didn't know that, there you go. And usually these trailers usually come in with modded combines, and some of them you can actually get on their own, but some of you guys might actually have those out there. So yeah, I didn't know that. I've totally forgot about that. So there you go, a little tip for you guys. So let's finally get to work here, guys. See if I have enough space to go over here and grab this header. This combine is nice, it's just a little bit not enough hopper space compared to the New Holland that I have. So the New Holland can stay on the field a little bit longer without it having to empty. Alrighty. Oh, did I not hit the right button? Oops, actually I was on the header. So swath should be on. Let's get a little area right here, so we can back up. So I'm probably gonna do the unload myself, because I don't have course play set up yet. And then here we go. So I haven't done this in a long time like this. Oh, and I missed a spot. I could set up GPS, but this is not a very square field, so we just kind of gotta cruise it, guys. So all you first person fans, here you go. And I do love doing this, especially in first person. And a new monitor setup I got here, it's actually, it's giving me a little bit more view, so kudos to that. But I still wish Giants would have gave us the option to kind of zoom out when we're in first person, so I can get a little bit more of a panoramic view. But it's not too bad. I mean, we got the mouse where we can move our head, which is a really good thing to have in this game. It's kind of like our own poor man's version of Track IR. So this is let's see what shape this field is. Yeah, it's kind of a weird shape. It's not quite, well, it's not rectangle, it's kind of like a cleaver shape. Let's check out the grains in the back. Oh, look at those barley grains. So you look out in the distance right there in front of us, there's a bunch of trees, and I think there's that edge of the map right there. And there's the backdrop trees, and then right in front of it is actually cuttable trees that they put in there. So yeah, this is not too bad. You know, you have vanilla stuff in the game sometimes. I mean, the stock stuff is just great, you know, but you know, we need more variety sometimes. So like, you know, you get the New Holland stuff. Oh, you know what I can actually do? This might well, I'm kind of far away from. I don't think the chickens take barley. I think they need wheat. I was gonna actually try to pipe over and see if I can dump this into the IHC motorcycle and see if that would take anything. So we're gonna get a lot of bales from these two fields. We're gonna be good with straw for a while. Oops. That's the only downside on driving myself, it doesn't stop. Let's pipe out, and then we'll bring a John Deere over here. Oh, looks like we got some in there already. Let's actually position this truck over a little bit more now that we got that field cleaned out. Put it right over here. I love how the fields at first, they seem a little claustrophobic, but then when you start getting the combine in there, it starts to open up a lot, so you can get a lot of maneuverability in there. So I took care of those little bit of barley that was sticking up and just ran over it. Alright, excuse me guys, I had to grab some water here. Find that YouTube makes the mouth dry a lot, but water doesn't seem to work. I'm about to find some sort of juice or something that clenches the palate. I'll actually set this combine to run a little bit, and we're gonna go to the farm. I'm gonna show you some stuff that we've done over there really quick, and then we'll come back and drive it some more. I'll show you what I did with the bales, actually, if you guys are curious about the bales. And we'll just set this on auto combine. It should be already set up the way we want it. Yep. Just let it unload. There we go. So yeah, we got all the bales cleaned up. I put them right here, right next to the buildings, just like we did the wrapped grass. Well, actually, let's check these out. The grass is kind of already growing back. It's what, 8% fermented? Yeah. So these guys were here last time. So yeah, I just basically used this trailer and just auto collected them and then stacked them over here from the auto stack. Humidity, oh, that's a good amount of humidity on that grass. I was a little worried it was gonna be kind of dry. Let's see quality. So yeah, we just stacked it. We just put them right over here, the grass, and then I didn't realize I had that much hay. So We plop them over here. I mean, it looks good over here along the side of the here on the building here, so we can just swing around and grab everything, because basically the animals aren't too far away. We can just shoot through this building, and then the mix I don't want to call that the mix station, or the mixer is actually right there, so we can just feed it right there. So yeah, it's a good spot. And then plus we got the if we don't have bales, we have the broken down stuff storage right there. So yeah. You know what we can actually do? Could bring over some straw. That might be actually a good idea. Let's grab this guy, because we have the forage wagon. Let's go grab some. That way we can get some of that on the animals. We'll go grab a trailer load of that. And I believe that should still be good, where we don't actually have to have blades in there. I think the blades are still good. We're not going to work it too hard. We're just going to get one load out of this. And we'll take it from this field because it's right here. So let's take a look. I don't think it tells me until it runs. Well, it's only like 1.16% used, so we're still good. Yeah, I don't think the animals can wait for the bales, so it's a little bit more efficient or faster to do it this way. Let's actually try to pick this up here if we can. I don't think we can. I've kind of already turned out of it. Oh, what happened? I think I went too fast. So it's blocked, I gotta clean it. Okay. That was interesting. Where do we have that before? I think we had it about 12 miles per hour. Let's bring that down. Let's try that. Nope, we gotta just turn it on, I guess. Okay, I think we're going too fast. Let's go 8. I think we're just jamming it at this point. Okay, let's try it again. Oops, turn it on. Nope. We may have to go down 6. Maybe it's different for the straw. Maybe it's a little bit... Okay. 6 it is. Nope. We might have to go slower than that. Maybe this is not good with straw. I don't know. How are the blades? The blades are... Blades are good. I mean... Okay, this is slower than slow. Let's try 5. Wow. This is a cool mod, but I don't know how realistic this is going this slow. I've seen them pick up grass and stuff like that really fast. I don't know what straw. Maybe it's, you know, straw's a lot denser though too. I could kind of understand what straw. Oh, she's making a lot of noise in here. Toggle on over to the John Deere. Where is that? Case is all the way over there. So yeah, I kind of understand. I never really, well, I always assumed they would go a little bit faster. It's a cool mod and all. I don't know if I'd use it all the time, because I like to be a little bit faster with things. And that thing, you seem to gotta be a lot slower. I'm coming. Just keep your pants on. I'm gonna back this up here because I don't think it's gonna let me allow that combine to turn here. So we'll actually just wait here for a minute till it's unloaded. I know it seems boring, but just watch the grain coming out of the pipe is awesome. This is the best part of farming right here. Okay, let's do this. I want to get a full load with this trailer. So I don't think we're going to get much other recorded in besides this Forge wagon. Now it's going so slow. I'm going to actually not get to drive the combine more. So I'll definitely not work on the map off recording then. I'll just, when we do the next recording, we'll actually just continue on and then we'll just drive the combine again in the next episode. I just don't want to seem like I'm holding off the potato harvest. I really want to get to that potato. Actually, we got more sugar beet than we did potatoes, but I really like doing that stuff. Good screenshot. 60, 70. Of course, I'm trying to cheese it up. I was missing everything. That's alright. The Bella will come back and grab all that. But this is going for good stuff. Gonna help out the cows. I think we're actually good then. I don't want to fill it up all the way. I just cut off like 10 minutes of filling that up. So let's take this back over to the cows, and then the rest of it we'll just spit it into the mixer. And then we'll fill the mixer up with bales. I just want to get this on the cows, and the cows get started a little bit more and get a little bit more production going. But we're not going to get them full production until we get silage and then mixed rations. I usually feel comfortable with the cows once I get mixed rations, or silage I mean. And then it seems like mixed rations is just kind of the bonus to like max out the production right there. But nutritional wise, I feel like they're actually getting everything once I get to the silage. So I think this is actually going to go in here like it always does. And they'll probably start coming in here now. There was one in here. Oh, actually, I think I can drive over here, can I? Let's see if I can find the trigger for this. I think we're all actually right, almost at it. I think. Not seeing anything come up. That's why I like the console mode. Oh, actually, you know what? I forgot there's those other doors over there. I don't know if I can get in there, can I? I can walk through. Let me see here. I forgot about these doors. Yeah, and I don't think, yeah, we have to back in here. So that's okay, I forgot about those doors. So that'll probably be where it's gonna go. So we'll just back up in there. That's the thing with these maps sometimes, is finding all these triggers, and that's why I really like the console mode. If you guys don't know how to do the console mode, just Google it. Just type in like FS15 console, and it'll take you to like the top search would be like FS-UK, and it'll be something from FS13, and it's really simple to enable it, and they'll give you the hotkeys for it, and it really helps out if you're a serious player. Yeah, there it is. Straw is not accepted here. Okay, whatever. What else we're going here? Mixed rations, maybe? I'll keep going till we get to all the way to the end over there. So I feel like there's going to be another trigger, maybe. I hit one. Nope. So I think I might have to just drive where that cow was. Nope. I don't think it's gonna have to make me back all the way in here. Let's try this again, guys. And then I'll probably end the episode. This was going pretty long. So we didn't really get to drive the combine too much. We got a lot of stuff going on. And that's the way it is in the beginning. It's just like multitasking all the time, getting the farm set up. And let's go on foot. Sometimes it's hard to see these. There's a box here. There's also a box right here. I don't know what that would be for. Let's find out. We'll just drive all in these little spots in here. I don't think there would be a spot anywhere else but around here. Okay, here's something here. And then it disappeared. I think I was hitting the one. There we go. There it is. There's the old straw. So we need to close these doors actually. We don't want to let these cows get out. I just realized I was leaving these doors open. There we go. We got enough left. We got like 48%. Those are some well-trained cows if they're not leaving. Alright, let's dump this in here. And I think it's the middle one. You would think my backup skills would be a little bit better since I did American trucks and Europe truck. It's just these tractors, when they back up, they go so fast. Man, that's gonna take a lot of straw. It's not even... Looks like it's halfway. Oh, it's getting there. So yeah, so I think this should come automatically. Well, we'll mess with it once we get some silage in there. We'll be there once, I think probably next in-game day, judging by how fast that silage just seems to be going up in percentile. So, well, alright guys, I guess that's it for this episode. So definitely take care out there, definitely hit the like button, definitely subscribe if you have not subscribed, guys. We'd love to see you around doing farm sim. And yeah guys, take care of out there. Until next time, bye bye guys.